I give it 1 star, but if I could give it 0 stars, I definitely would. Hello and welcome to my April's reading wrap-up. This month was a bit disappointing in terms of the books I chose to read. I started April reading a book which I have to say it was the worst book I read in a really long time. I feel like everything was wrong with it and I really hated it, and that book is Beautiful Fiend by Lola. I need this author to unrelease this book. I need her to burn it. I'm not even joking, this book shouldn't even be considered romance. It doesn't even have a plot. I give it 1 star, but if I could give it 0 stars, I definitely would. Don't ask me why, but still I decided to keep reading this series and I continued with Heartless Beloved. And now that's how you write a good story, not whatever that first book was. I started this book because I liked these characters in the previous book and I wanted to give it an opportunity as he is the MMC in this one. And I'm partly glad I did because the storyline in this was very engaging and the ending plot twist was really good. I rated it 3.5 stars. Delightful Scenes, third book in the series. This was also better than the first book, but again it lacked a real plot. The author made the FMC look like this fierce woman in the previous books only for her to make her a damsel in distress in her own book, and I really hated that, so I gave it 2.5 stars. And the last book in the North Shore series, Lawless. To be honest, I'm still not sure what to think about this book. I gave it 2.5 stars, only for the last 20% of the book, and that's that. After 4 dark romances, I decided to give a light hockey romance a go, so I read Huck by Lulu, and well, everything happens so fast in this book. To be fair, I don't think this author's writing is for me at all. This is a forbidden romance and has the fun family trope, which I love. And overall, it was a good read, but a tad repetitive at some points, so I rated it 3 stars. And finally, Why Love by Elsie Silver was released. This was the best book I read this month. She's done it again. Elsie Silver, please never stop writing single dad romances. I liked this book that much that I had to read it twice. This woman writes such an amazing banter. It cracks me every time, and this book has a lot of great banter. If you like it, Heartless and Reckless by her too, you'll eat this one as well. My Dark Desire by Elle, Shen and Parker S. Huntington. Not gonna lie, I was scared to read this one because the first book in the series which I read last year was very much questionable, but I'm glad this was so much better. This book is a retelling each of Cinderella. I really liked the main characters' relationship development and their chemistry was unmatched. I rated it 4.5 stars. I got sent an arc of Tarah Dewitt's upcoming novel, Savor, which is coming out on May 21st, so I decided to read all her previous books before getting into the new one, and I started with the first book she ever released, Rootbound. Okay, I gave this one 3 stars. You can tell it was a debut novel because of how it was written and how the story itself evolved. The storyline idea wasn't bad at all, but it felt off. First, it was like a really slow burn, and suddenly around the last 20% of the book, everything was way too fast-paced. I couldn't connect with the characters on a deeper level, and the FMC had too much family drama, which, to be honest, I'm sorry, but I couldn't care less about. So, those were all the books I read this month. I'm currently reading Funny Feelings by her too, but I'll include it in next month's reading wrap-up, because I don't think I'll finish it before the end of April. But so far, so good, and that's all I'll say. Because of this video being too short, I'll talk now about my priority TBR for May. I'll obviously continue with Tarah Dewitt's books and read the co-op and the arc of Savor. Savor is a brother's best friend fate dating small-town romance with forced proximity. I love the trope, so hopefully I'll love the book too. Safe to say, I'm thrilled to read it. The Dixon Rule by Elle Kennedy, which comes out on May 14th. I'm very excited to keep reading the Campus Diaries series. I talk about this book on my most anticipated release of the year video, and I think that says it all. And The Darkest Corner of the Heart by Lisina Coney. This one was one of my most anticipated releases of the year as well, and it actually came out in February, and I still haven't found the time to read it. Shame on me. Hopefully I'll read it next month. I also got sent arcs of One Summer by Taylor Cole and Business Casual by VK Borison, but I don't know if I'll read them in May or if I'll just leave them for my June TBR, because they both get released in July, so I don't know if I should wait a bit or not. Anyway, that was all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe and to follow me on all my socials. See you in the next video.